Hey man, say man, it's your boy KJ. KJ back with another video. The host of the broadcast podcast SL Sports Language, giving you the livest, latest news, information on sports and events. And I'll put it to you like this. You got an opinion, you can debate me about it. You disagree with what I say, you can debate me about it. Hold on. If you don't like what I say or said, debate me about it! Speaking of debate me about it, put it in the comment section. Hold on, the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. So, like, comment, subscribe. You thought I forgot? So you get your latest news and information on sports from your boy KJ, the host of the broadcast podcast SL Sports Language. And hey man, here we go. So, listen y'all. Leave Shedeur Sanders alone, man. This video is going to be facts and opinions. It's going to be mostly opinions. I'm going to try not to make this video too long because, you know, if you don't know, Shedeur Sanders is in the headlines again, not for his playing ability, not for his quarterback style, not for what he's doing on, but off the field. And what he did off the field wasn't illegal. What he did off the field wasn't traumatizing. What he did off the field wasn't troubling. All the man did was pretty much expose the media, but also mocking the media, but also just not wanting to talk to the media. And look it up, he did the whole miming thing. So miming, as in when somebody asks you a question, for example, Shedeur Sanders, how do you feel about Dylan Gabriel being the starter? So that's what he did. He pretty much was moving his lips without words coming out. So they call it Shedeur Sanders being a mime and miming the media. This is straight facts. You can look it up. So Shedeur Sanders is pretty much being roasted. He's pretty much being torched in the media again. And I kind of like that Shedeur Sanders did this, but I'll get into it later. So Shedeur Sanders, as you know, played for the Colorado Buffs. His jersey numbers retired. He was the 5th round draft pick, 144th pick, if I'm not mistaken, to the Cleveland Browns, even though the owner didn't want him, even though the GM took a chance on him, even though we don't know how the coaching staff feel about him. He had a pretty good preseason, pretty good, it's pretty far-fetched. He had a iffy preseason. He did good with the Detroit Lions, but did pretty bad against another preseason game. He's the 3rd string quarterback. He just passed or made the team. It's up and down about the Cleveland Browns. I mean, it's pretty much a circus with Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders, to me, is a subpar quarterback at best. He has talent, he has style. Scrambling needs a little bit of work, or he just needs to stay in the pocket. He holds the ball for too long, and he's not in my opinion, he's not a, how can I put it? He's not a, to me, based on what I watched, he's not a, what you call it, like he doesn't throw a lot of interceptions, but just in my opinion, his throwing style, like, he has a pretty good arm. Is it a strong arm? Yeah, you can say that. But he's not, his throwing, he doesn't put the ball to your chest is what I'm saying. Like, the way he throws the ball, like, the quarterback percentage isn't really a good percentage in my book. You know what I mean? Even though, like I said, he did good Colorado Buffaloes. He did pretty good Jackson State. I think Jackson State was his best quarterback highlights ever compared to Colorado Buffaloes. Even though when you lose, no matter how good you play, you know, you look bad as well. But you can't even make an argument with Shedeur Sanders. You know, in my opinion, when Shedeur Sanders played at Colorado, it wasn't that like, man, Shedeur Sanders is one of the best quarterbacks of all time in college football right now. He just got a weak team. Maybe you can say that when he first got to the Colorado Buffaloes, but when he got the second season, his senior year as a Colorado Buff, it was like, no, his junior year. I can be wrong, but when he came back to the Colorado Buffaloes again that season, that was like, nah, dude, you can't blame the O-line. You holding the ball too long. You got targets, but then it's like, if you didn't have Travis Hunter, you know what I mean? Would you be this quarterback? Because you only really be throwing it to Travis Hunter. Without Travis Hunter, who are you really? You know what I mean? It's one of those type of situations where Travis Hunter would bail you out. His the way he throws isn't really on target. That's the word. Like the way he throws, his target, his percentages is not really to where a quarterback in my eyes need to be. He's not like how Johnny Manziel was in college. He's not like, even though he had Mike Evans, but he's not even like a Teddy Bridgewater how he was in college. He's not a Lamar Jackson. He's not a Michael Vick. He's not a Peyton Manning. He's Shedeur. He's nice, but without Travis Hunter, you take that out the picture. Who is he really? He's an okay player, but that's besides the point. That's the facts. You seen he get drafted late round. You seen him being put into this circus of Cleveland Browns, which I feel like they doing him wrong, but he still get the opportunity. No matter what the owner says about you, no matter if the GM took a chance on you. He plays his heart out in the preseason. He's learning that it's not the O-line, it's him. He needs to do better. He still makes the team, which I feel like is still a setup for failure, because I feel like this gives the chance the organization, the owners, the GM for the Cleveland Browns, they put him in a hot seat. And then, of course, the media saying, see, you trash. Because when he's doing good, they like, okay. But when he's doing bad is, see. Then, of course, him being called a prima donna. And then it doesn't make it any better that Shedeur Sanders, certain things that he be saying, such as, oh, if you draft me, y'all got to change the whole organization for me. Dude, you ain't played not one snap. And you wasn't like one of the best college players at that. In my opinion, you was probably top 10, not even top 5. So for you to even say all that, and you coming from a losing team with the Colorado Buffs, you only had one pretty good season, you cannot be saying, oh, if y'all gonna draft me, y'all gonna have to change our whole franchise. Disrespectful, bro. Cocky, but disrespectful. But we seen the media come after him. Not what he does off the field, but what he does on the field. Which that's how we should judge him. And then, of course, based on the organization. But for them to judge this man, for him not wanting to say anything, for him to judge this man, exposing what the media does to you, it's like, okay, if I do say something, you flip my words around. But if I don't say something, you make it seem like, oh, I'm immature. Okay, what can I do? Then the nerve of the media to interview Shedeur Sanders about Dylan Gabriel starting. That has nothing to do with Shedeur Sanders. Why not interview Dylan Gabriel? Why not interview Joe Flacco? That would make sense. Why is you interviewing Shedeur Sanders? Shedeur Sanders not seeing the field. Shedeur Sanders not taking any snaps. Then on top of that, y'all get mad because he's pretty much making a mockery of the media. Yeah, that's the only flack I give him. That's the only criticism I give him. But he's exposing what the media does. And I'm calling out ESPN. I'm calling out the commentators. I'm calling out the journalists. You got some reporters talking about some, oh, he's immature. Oh, this was wrong. Oh, why can't you just be happy for Dylan Gabriel? He is happy for him. He does respect him. There hasn't been no sources or no media outlets saying that there's been turmoil in the locker room, that there has been problems between Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders or Joe Flacco. Even before, Shedeur Sanders gave respect to those guys. Y'all already come at him for what he does on the field, which is understandable. Nobody has came after the owner, by the way, for the owner saying that, oh, if I would have found out the Haslam family, if I'm not mistaken, or the Haslam, oh, if I would have found out that they was drafting Shedeur Sanders a couple of days before, I wouldn't have gave that the green light. But he's here now, and I trust the organization to make this work. Why don't y'all come after him? You don't even say that. That make me not want to play. And I made a video about that as well, saying that the Cleveland Browns have a quarterback problem and Shedeur Sanders is being set up for failure but possible success. Because remember now, when they had started Shedeur Sanders, it was like, hold on, y'all starting him in the preseason? Which I get it, it's the preseason, but usually in the preseason, they start QB1, then they give QB2 a chance, then they give QB3 a chance. They started Shedeur Sanders from the open and snap, which is like, hold on, what y'all trying to do? It's like, okay, y'all know this team not that good, and he playing with backups, so y'all know if Shedeur Sanders don't play good, it's gonna be a reason like, see, oh yeah, the GM need to be fired. Oh yeah, the whole owner was right all along. The media was right all along. It's gonna be pointing. But he made it through the cut. He made it through the final cut. Whether it be from day one or passing through the skin of his teeth. My thing is this. Why Are y'all coming at the Shedeur Sanders, saying he's immature, saying, oh, look at the type of athlete we got? Leave that man alone, bro. Why step to him in the first place? So y'all want to step to me about the second string quarterback starting when y'all know I'm the third string, for one. For two, why aren't y'all coming to Joe Flacco? Why is y'all coming to me? And for three, what do y'all expect me to say? I'm gonna say the same thing, whether you believe it or not. I'm happy for him. Oh man. And then when y'all start asking me questions like, well, how do you feel? Or when do you think your time will come? So if he answers a certain way, y'all gonna try to flip that around and be like, oh, how dare he says that? The second string quarterback just started. Oh, how dare he says that? He's never gonna get to play saying that. So what can he say? Like, y'all totally doing this man wrong, and it's not right. When I judge players, I judge them what they do on the field, on the court, they playing style, trades. And if I judge them based on what they do off the field, it's not like in their personal life. It still has something to do with whether it be a trade, whether it be if they're gonna possibly do this, that, and the third, as a player, as a team player, as a person, not into their personal life. I don't care about what you going on with your relationship, your wife, your kids. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Unless it's super breaking news and I may have a little bit of something, bro, I do not care. So y'all coming after this man's character, y'all disrespecting this man's name, and then Lord knows if Deion Sanders has something to say, y'all gonna say, oh, he need to stay out of it. Lord knows if a father trying to protect their son and be like, bro, stop coming after my son. There's been multiple instances of the media coming after athletes for no reason. I'm on the opinion side now, how I feel, but I'm gonna take it back to the facts just for a little bit. Think about this. When Cam Newton had said one time, I think this was around the time, I think 2016-ish, his MVP season, or maybe 2017-ish. Cam Newton says, after a lady, she makes a comment about slots or something like that, and she asks him a question, right, about it. Cam Newton answers it, then he says, man, I didn't know I never knew a girl would know about sports, or a woman would know about sports or about slots. That's surprising. Hey, the man was surprised that a young lady who asked him a question has so happened to have knowledge about sports. Okay, so what? He said what he said. It was a shock to him, but also a compliment. He didn't know. It was like, wow, surprising. It's enlightening to know a young lady knows about sports. Why the next day they come after Cam Newton's neck and say, how dare he talks about women like that as if they don't know about sports? A woman can do anything a man can do. Cam Newton needs to watch what he say. Certain things can be insensitive. He didn't say a woman shouldn't be here. He didn't say a woman reporter shouldn't know about sports. He said, oh man, he answered the question, then says, oh man, I'm surprised that a woman knows about sports. Wow, that's pretty surprising. But y'all ridicule him for that. Marshawn Lynch, who was another controversial, probably a Hall of Fame player, one of the best to ever do it, West Coast, Oakland, town business. Marshawn Lynch, he kind of moves like a dude from the hood. Marshawn Lynch doesn't trust the media at all. It's kind of like if you put and not the stereotype, you put a dude in the interrogation room, if I say this, you're going to make it seem like that. If I say that, you're going to make it seem like this. Or the quote-unquote snitching term. That's the best I can compare Marshawn Lynch in the way he moves. Like, he don't tell nobody nothing. Marshawn Lynch from day one, if he says something, he knew off the rip. If I say something, y'all going to flip it and turn it into something else. So what did he start doing? He's like, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, yeah. Oh, man. It got to a point where he wouldn't go to post-conference. Because it's like, bro, y'all going to flip my words around. Then the infamous, I'm only just here so I won't get fined. I'm only just here so I won't get fined. I'm only just here so I won't get fined. You want to know why he did that? Because for one, he didn't want to get fined. For two, he knows. He knows how the media runs it. He knows how y'all play games. If I say this, y'all flip it. If I say that, y'all flip it. And here's what I mean by flipping it. I give you a certain statement, but you tweak it and contort it and make it controversial. The statement, even now, because it's crazy how I'm pretty sure back in the 80s and 90s, I'm pretty sure there was so many people that was mad. Because back then it wasn't so digital how it is now. To where back then it was more print. To where a person can be like, dude, why didn't y'all mention this? Or why didn't y'all put this? Or I did not say that. Why would y'all flip my words around? To where now in digital, they still find a way to flip your words around. They take what you say and they misunderstood what you said. And that's totally disrespectful. So Marshawn Lynch, he not playing them type of games, bro. I'm not finna play in them type of games and say what y'all think I'm saying and flip it. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and either you like it or not, but don't flip it around. Don't misconstrue what I'm saying. Take it for what I'm saying as face value. You can form your own opinion, but don't try to flip what I'm saying and try to make it a negative. Now let's get into another example. The Oklahoma State OSU coach. Remember that dude? Come to me. I'm 30 or I'm 40, whatever he said. Come to me. Y'all ridicule one of his players in the media, make him look bad because he dropped a pass or something. He's hardworking. He stays out of trouble. He goes to school, but because he messed up a play on the field, y'all ridicule him. And now in the public, people are coming at him based on what the news is saying. That's the problem with the media. That's the problem with some of these journalists. That's the problem with some of these people out here. Judge them what they do on the field. Judge them how they play. And if you want to judge them off the field, you should judge them that still pertains to how they are as an athlete. Whether it be how they are as a team player, how they are as an athlete, how they are when it comes to trades, deals, things like that. And if they doing something stupid, okay, they doing something stupid. If they're doing something that doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. If they made a stupid play or they're not playing up the part this season, okay. But whatever in their personal lives, we need to make sure you saying it's alleged or, hey, whatever further goes, we just have to wait for further information. Then you can start maybe judging their character, this and that. But just off the hand stuff like this, to where Shedeur Sanders make a statement and you flip it around and want to judge his character and judge how he is, but then now he doesn't want to say certain things, you still find a way to call him immature. You still find a way to call him ignorant or this is why he's not where he's at. Bro, judge what he does on the field. And you know he's not seeing much of it. So why step to him in the first place? And now this whole situation exposed how ridiculous the media is. I say one thing, you take it as that. I say this, you take it as this. Now, there's certain things that you sit and say, and it's ridiculous. I get it. But y'all gonna always find a way to flip it and make the player, an athlete, look bad, bro. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. If they're not cursing, if they're not saying outlandish, racist, or any phobia that you want to come out, especially in this today's time and era, don't make them try to seem like a bad person. Yeah, you can be like, that didn't make sense, or what do you mean by that? So the media, man, leave Shedeur Sanders alone, man. Leave that man alone. That man didn't say nothing wrong. He didn't say anything at all. Yes, he was mimicking him and mocking. You can say that. But Lord knows, if Shedeur Sanders was stepped to, and he was like, man, no comment. I was just happy for the guy, no comment. Y'all would have said, oh, Shedeur Sanders not really happy for him. If he didn't want to show to the press conference at all, then y'all would have said, oh, he's unprofessional. How? Mom, I'm finna be asking questions about something that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm on the team, yeah. But I'm not the one that's seeing the field. I'm not the one that just got benched. Joe Flacco. No pun intended. And Dylan Gabriel was starting. Why is y'all doing this, man? Shedeur Sanders like that. He's already not seeing the field. And Cleveland, y'all doing a horrible job protecting y'all players, bro. The Browns, like, Shedeur Sanders, bro, whenever you get a chance, just leave them. Cleveland ain't meant to be. I think that's places where careers go to die, bro. Because I haven't heard the GM, I haven't heard the owner make a statement and be like, listen, there's no turmoil on the locker room. Listen, we're happy that Dylan Gabriel is starting. Leave this young man alone. He'll get a chance to play. But if it doesn't have anything to do with him, do not scrutinize him in the media. It's like, bro, you can't win at all. And I'm calling out all the media, ESPN, ABC, NBC, all the podcasts. Well, I can't say NBC and ABC, but ESPN for sure. The podcast. Whoever has something bad to say about what Shedeur Sanders said, shame on y'all. Because it's not that deep. This is the type of story that's supposed to last for a day. And what I mean by a day, like, oh, this happens, he mimicking, it's a mime. Man, he probably shouldn't do all that, but he ain't saying nothing wrong. We know what he's trying to do, trying to protect his image, because if you would have said something, they would have still found a way to crucify him or call him out. So Shedeur Sanders, man, just keep your head up. I ain't hear no encouragement words. I ain't hear no, man, keep your head up, bro. The media likes to play games. No, what the media does, what do journalists do, what podcasts do? Oh, shame on him. Oh, he's immature. Man, that's lame. The only person that stood up for Shedeur was Chad Ochocinco, 305 from the crib. That's the only dude that stood up for him on Unc and Ocho. But this is my whole topic on what I gotta say, man. Leave Shedeur Sanders alone, man. If it ain't about him playing on the field, if it ain't about him doing something stupid off the field, leave him alone, bro. But hey, man, this is my thoughts and opinions on this topic. It's your boy KJ, the host of the Broadcast Podcast, SL Sports Language, giving the latest news and information on sports and events. And I put it to you like this. If you disagree on what I say or said, you can debate me about it. If you got an opinion on what I say or said, you can debate me about it. If you don't like what I say or said, debate me about it! Speaking of debating me about it, put it in the comment section. Hold on, the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. So you get your latest news information from your boy KJ, the host of the Broadcast Podcast, SL Sports Language. And I'm out.